Welcome to this rapid fire explainer. Today, we're unpacking Numbers chapter 6, looking at extreme dedication and the famous priestly blessing. It's this ancient text that lays out literally some of the most intense, ritualistic rules of dedication ever recorded.
So, what does ultimate dedication actually cost? What does true, radical separation really require from a person? Okay, let's dive right into this and do a fast paced breakdown of exactly what it meant to go totally all in. And that brings us to the Nazirite vow. Now, this wasn't some kind of punishment. It was a completely voluntary vow that either a man or a woman could take to legally separate themselves unto God. Honestly, you can think of it as this ancient extreme monk mode where someone dedicated themselves entirely to a higher power for a set amount of time. But listen, going monk mode came with a seriously strict rule of 3. First up, absolutely no wine, strong drink, or grapes of any kind. We're talking not even the seeds or the husks. Number 2, put away the razors. Your hair had to just grow completely freely until the vow was up. And number 3, absolutely no proximity to a dead body. This was so incredibly strict that even if an immediate family member passed away, you couldn't go anywhere near them. Now, what's really interesting here is the extreme contrast in how this vow actually ended. Let's say you were accidentally defiled, like someone suddenly dies right next to you. Well, the penalty was steep. You had to shave your head, bring bird and lamb sacrifices, and completely restart the vow from day one. All those previous days, totally lost. But on the flip side, successfully finishing the vow wasn't cheap either. It required this massive, highly expensive checklist of sacrifices: a he-lamb, an e-lamb, a ram, plus whole baskets of unleavened bread, cakes, and wafers mixed with oil. And that massive checklist builds right into the final completion ritual. You'd bring all those offerings right to the tabernacle door, and the priest would offer up the sacrifices. Then the Nazirite finally shaves their head, takes all that hair they grew during the vow, and literally burns it in the fire right under the peace offering. After the priest waves the offerings, the Nazirite is officially allowed to drink wine again. But then, right after all of that, the text shifts gears dramatically. We go from these super rigid, sacrifice-heavy laws directly into the famous, unconditional priestly blessing given to Aaron and his sons. The Lord bless thee and keep thee, the Lord make his face shine upon thee, and give thee peace. Just notice that huge tonal shift for a second. There are no checklists here, no heavy, expensive sacrifices, just pure grace. So the absolute biggest takeaway from today is this: what would you be willing to separate yourself from for a higher purpose? Because whether we're talking about an ancient vow of extreme separation or just a modern desire to get laser focused, true dedication always costs something. It really makes you think, doesn't it? Thanks so much for joining this explainer, and I will see you next time.